Hello everyone and welcome to Sources Classes. So in this video again we'll be continuing our discussion with respect to the questions pertained with the LR section of the examination. So if we talk about the LR section in general, so we have seen no significant changes, that is nothing out of the box or unexpected questions were being asked in this year's paper. So the paper more or less were of the similar kind expected that we have already seen come across the previous year's question. But one thing cannot be denied, that this year the section was a bit on the difficult side because the question required a little bit more critical thinking. So that in turn contributed towards making the section more critical and the paper more critical in general. Okay. So what we'll be doing is basically the kind of question that we'll be dealing in this particular video is of the ones that we've seen in the examination, basically of coding and decoding kind. So we'll take a look at the question and try and identify how to go about solving this kind of questions in general, so that whenever we are faced with this kind of question, we are easily able to solve the same. Okay. So having said that, let's focus on the question at hand. In each of the questions below is given group of letters followed by 4 combinations of digits and symbols. Numbers is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. You have to find out which of the following 4 combinations currently represent the group of letters based on the following coding system, and conditions that follow up and mark the numbers of the combination as your answer. If none of the combination correctly represent the group of letters, mark 5. If none of these are your answers. Okay. So here we have been given a group of letters and the codes that basically represent each and every one of these. Okay. And a few rules regarding the coding system is also given. If the first letter is a consonant and the fourth letter is a vowel, both are coded as the codes of vowel. Okay. This is the first rule we should keep in mind. Second rule, if the second letter is a vowel and the last letter is a consonant, both are coded as 8. Okay, this is the second rule. And talking about the third rule, if both the first and the last letter are consonants, both their codes are interchanged. Okay, so now let's move to question number 69. What we have here, 69, we have M, B, U, V, W, E. Now let us check all the conditions here. So is first letter a consonant? Yes. Is fourth letter a vowel? First, second, third, fourth. No. So first case does not qualify. Next up, let's look for rule number 2. Is second letter a vowel? No. So second also does not qualify. Now let's look at third. If both the first and the last letter are consonants, first letter is a consonant, yes, last letter is a vowel, so no. So third case also does not qualify. So we'll simply code this in accordance to the table provided. Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. B, U, V, W, E. Okay, we'll code this according to the table. So the code for M is hashtag. So M is hash. Code for B is star. So B being star. U is C. V, where do we have? V is 7. W is 5. And E is 2. So if we look at the option, hash, star, number 69, hash, star. So none of the options are matching. Hash, star, C, 7, 5, 2. No, none of the options are matching. So option 5 will be our answer. Okay. Now let's move to number 70. A, J, B, M, F and U. Okay. So here first letter is a consonant, no. So rule 1 again fails. Second letter is a vowel, no. Again rule 2 fails. If first letter and last letter are consonants, okay. So again all the 3 rules fails again. Okay. So what is the code for A? We'll code this in accordance. A is 4, we'll coding 4. J is 9, we code 9. B, what is the code for B? B is star. Here B is star. M, what is the code for M? M is hash. We'll code this as hash. Okay. F is 8. And U, where is U? U is C. So 49 star hash 8C. 49 start as the option 3 is our answer. So I hope this is clear to you. So this was a very interesting kind of question pertaining to coding and decoding. So I hope this is clear to you. None of the clauses that were given actually satisfied any or both the questions, so we are unable to use the same. So given questions that more or less are the easy sort of thing. Okay. So with that being said, in case you are looking to get yourself a fully detailed solution of the entire paper, be it your BRC section, QA or the LRDS section, feel free to connect with us. And to do that, I suggest you go through the description section of the video, wherein you will find our website link, our email addresses and our phone numbers on which you can call, text and WhatsApp us. So feel free to connect with us on any of the following mediums, whichever you feel comfortable with. Any doubt you have in regards to your exam preparation or any kind of question in general, we'll be more than happy to help you out. So with that said, in case you have any difficulty understanding the same, go through the video multiple times and then try to solve this question on your own, so that you can get a clear idea on the concepts involved. So in case you like the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel so that you can keep coming up with relevant content such as this further down the line. And until then, I'm signing out. Thank you so much.